Hello everybody, my name is Superscrull. Welcome to Minecraft Feed the Beast Infinity. I don't know why I always add Minecraft to the beginning of whenever I'm playing, a Minecraft series. I just sort of feel like I should mention the game name because it technically is the game name, and Feed the Beast Infinity is just, a version of the game. Anyway, it's been a while since I've done like a survival series type thing, because Diversity was just a map, and it also has been a while, for me to do, modded stuff and whatever, and I will explain. I usually, wow, I'm not making any sense, am I? I'm going to explain that as we get into it. Normally, I spend a lot of time talking on this front screen, talking about how this is going to be a different series. I'm going to try this, blah, 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 and it ends up wasting a bunch of time. Probably people click off the video really fast and never get to see me actually play the game. So I'm just going to point out the fact that it's 157 mods, pretty hefty. We're going to start a world with Scroll Central. Survival mode, I always have cheats on, as you can see, just in case, because in mod packs, things go wrong, crashes, weird things happen when you spawn into like another dimension and you get stuck on a wall or in a weird spawn loop where you keep dying and stuff like that. It helps to be able to be going to creative mode quickly and get yourself out of that. So let's load up that world and we'll actually talk while I'm doing stuff at the very beginning, because that's usually really boring anyway. And I normally say I'm going to do that, but never actually end up doing that. So basically, it's been a while since I did a survival series, and that's partly because my survival series, first of all, always end up failing. And second of all, okay, let's just let this load in quickly. I mean, I did Pre-gen the world, which is why it didn't take forever to load up the actual file. But it is going to take some time to load the chunks. I keep missing. Yes, we got some aluminum. Interesting. We got tons of rubber trees right off the bat, which I don't really want. We also have my... What is that? I've also got my raspy voice on because it's really late at night. So that's always the thing. So we are going to get some initial lag as we load the world, because even though I did preload the world, I never actually loaded any of the chunks beyond the spawn area here. I guess we can sort of just take the great wood. Yeah? Anyway, yeah. So my series ended up being really boring because what I ended up focusing on is recording a bunch of episodes one after another and having a ton of them to give to you guys, because I generally don't have a lot of time to record, and that's a big issue for many reasons. Because you end up seeing me mine for a ton of episodes, because if I just record one episode over another, I don't have time to mine in between. I don't take time with the episodes to get the crafting things ready. But then I'll have a period where I don't record for a while, so we'll do a bunch of stuff off screen. And what ends up happening is where's the white wool? Yeah. I end up, doing a ton of things off screen that are really important. I really should show on screen, like getting a jetpack or something, or getting like some crazy thing. And I'm just like, oh, I did it this way. Don't worry about it. And it's really bad. So my modded series, my survival series, are all like that, and they're generally really bad to watch. And that's not what I really want to strive for. And I'm trying. Before it was like, let me just give you episodes, blah blah blah. Who really cares? Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. But I really want to try to make quality content. So basically, I'm going to try to do better with my series, is sort of what I'm getting at. Like, I want to take... I might not be able to give you episodes as fast, but I want to take time with the episodes and have, even if it's like half an hour episode, I want to be able to get a lot done and not just be like a half an hour of mining or something, or me talking nonsense, or me derping up or something like that. I want to be able to give you something like fun to watch for the time that you do watch it, because it needs to entertain you, not just, fill up your sub box for no reason. So basically, I want to get all of that done. The initial episode right here, you'll see me do all this mining stuff, and you never really want to mine on screen unless you're trying to look for a certain ore or something new that you need to show people. So this first episode will show that, and then beyond that, I'm probably going to do most mining off screen, unless there's something I need to show you, like I just stated. So we can get some food from these berry bushes, and we can actually take a couple berry bushes with us. So let's do that. I really should have grabbed more wood, actually. That's alright. How many should I take? Because if I take one, I might as well take all of them. Because then they're all gonna add to one stack anyway, right? Yay. So, how much do I have? 20? That should be plenty. Let's also... Did I make a... I did. I actually don't even need to use that, because I can totally just, do this. I can make a bed. I have exactly 3 wool, so that's good to make the bed. And we can... Let's make more sticks. And do that. I need to get more wood, actually. Is there any vanilla wood or something? Because I don't think modded wood will work with the tinker stuff. Will it? Maybe. Actually, let's make a furnace while we're at it. So this is like a on-the-go crafting thing. You hit C, which is the default key. It could be different, or it could be conflicting. Conflicting. So it might not work with you. But, yeah. Actually, let me switch over to utility mode. Just because I like to have this little delete thing here. Because I don't like to have these books. And it just makes it easier to delete things. Maybe I should grab some extra wool. I'll do that later. We did get a cool spawn here at the beginning. Normally I get really unlucky with the spawns, and bad stuff happens. But, I mean, it seems that I got pretty lucky. So, that's good. Do that. Get some cows, some for food and leather, because leather is a thing that's good to have. Because you need it for a lot of the mod stuff that I want to do, like Mistcraft, which requires books and such like that. That didn't give me any mutton. I'll keep the wool. So what I really want to do is find a place to live and just temporarily and get my stuff set up. Oh my god, hey, you had the googly eyes. Sweet. Googly eyes are like the awesomest pretty much hat ever. So I'm glad I got that right off the bat, because I'll be wearing that pretty much for the whole series. I don't really care too much about the hats, because I'm not playing with anybody. But they're still pretty cool to get. You know, the googly eyes are just a fun little thing to add on. Yeah, I'm really just a ton of rubber, but no actual... I might as well get the pigs for food, but no, like... I have to go to the jungle to get the wood, which is so strange, because then I have to, like, chop down part of a tree. It's not very fun. I believe that was a carrot seed I picked up. Not interested. I'm also, the window I'm playing on is actually in 720p, but the monitor is 1080p. But I don't want to record in 1080p, because I don't think my computer can handle that. So I have to be careful not to, like, accidentally click the side of the window and resize the window, or the recording will stop. So I have to be conscious of that. Just a little thing I'll throw out there. Now I got getting wood, because I'd gotten modded wood before, so it didn't really count. So I really want to focus on finding a base after I get myself set up here quickly. I'll do the mining off screen, and I generally don't like to do go to actual caves to mine in modded, because there's so much stuff to get, and you get overwhelmed, and you get full up and stuff, and you get lost. So what I really want to do is just make a mine shaft, or, you know, a strip mine, rather. Or branch mine, as it actually is, technically. Yeah, what is that? What are those things on my map over there? Death. So I don't understand this. Oh my god, what did I just fall into? Strangest hole ever, if you ask me. Oakwood. Okay, it's first of all, I want to get out of the speak English scroll, the jungle, because it's not a good place to live. It's showing me death waypoints, despite the fact that I've not played in this world up until this recording. So who died? Because it wasn't me. I'm a little confused, actually. It's supposed to be becoming nighttime, so can I put the bed in the water? Didn't think so. Let's just sleep off the night quickly. I'm seriously confused as to who died, because it wasn't me. I've never played in this world, like I said, up until I started this recording. So I'm a little confused by that. Suppose we can take a look at that. Go to the mini-map. Go to, waypoints just down here. Yeah, where did these come from? What date are these at? 20th of February. That was 5 days ago. What? That makes literally no sense. Is this from a different world that's showing up in here? That's the only thing I can think of, because as you can see, you can actually tell, from the opening screen that I haven't played on this world until, like, I didn't create this world until, like, 2:30 a.m. today. So I'm a little confused. I'm gonna grab some clay, because that'll help me get this Tinker Smelter up really fast. But I actually really shouldn't focus on that. What I really should do is focus on getting my Tinker stuff. Grab that. That, and I believe that's all I need, right? I have one of these left, so let me make a few more. Just to get tools fast. I don't really care about this. I really should put that down and start cooking something. This first episode, I warn you, is not going to be very entertaining. But after this, it should get a little better. But like I said, I need to get this going so I can get my base, and then I can go mining. Alright, so let's tool station, part builder, stencil table. Alright, so let's just stick these in here. Let's get a... I know this is dumb to do right away because you don't really need it, but it's just convenient to not have to recreate stone picks and stuff like that all the time. That... Do we use shovel, or do you want to do a mattock? Maybe it'd be worth it to do a mattock. Yeah, I think we'll go for the mattock, actually. Let's get that. And that. That should be everything. So we can make this out of stone. Make this out of stone. Make this out of stone. Make this out of wood. Sorry, people are being loud. I was being quiet for a second there. Alright, sorry about that. Tool station. Pickaxe. You probably can hear them, actually. I might have to try to get rid of that. So we got our basic pickaxe from Tinkers. I don't really care to make a Tinker sword, because stone swords, whatever. I want to upgrade that as fast as I can. Then we're going to make the mattock, which is shovel. I'm not shift clicking there. Mattock. So the mattock basically acts as a shovel for dirt only, I think, and an axe. Yeah. So we can pick those up. I don't think I'll need any of these, actually. I like to just throw these away at the beginning because I can remake them really easily. And I don't really need any of them because I can repair everything in the crafting station. And it also acts as a crafting table, so it's probably easier that way. Let's cook that up while I get some more wood, just right off the bat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the mattock only works on, it only works on dirt, as you can see. It's fast on dirt, but not on sand. So let me just grab this quickly and we can go look for a home. I don't know how long I've been recording for, so this might be a little dry, but unfortunately there's not much we can do first episode. There's no tech or anything, and I love... The tech stuff is fun. Maybe people find it boring, but I don't want to do tech stuff on screen, but putting it all together is really awesome. Oh, and you can also hoe with it, I forgot. Another thing I want to point out... Oh, it also works on clay, apparently. I always end up not making a base, or I make a base just to be like, you know what, I never make bases, let me make a base, and it's really ugly or whatever, so it gets really stupid looking. I want to make sure that I make I focus, not focus, but I put a little emphasis on making it look, you know, aesthetically pleasing. You know, don't have clay and dirt and whatever in the walls, and stone and cobble and whatever. I want to, you know, make the walls look nice, hide things that shouldn't be shown like wires, and make it a small little house before I move on to a bigger base that I work on. And hopefully this series does last a long time. God, my voice is so gravelly, and you can so tell. I don't know, maybe it makes me sound more mature. Kinda, I don't know, I don't like the way it sounds though, I'm just hearing it, and it sounds so awful. I also am not getting very good frames, and I normally get way better frames, which is the funny thing. And I have Optifine installed too, and I think it's because my computer's not using its GPU right now. It's actually switching back and forth between the integrated graphics, the Intel ones, and the NVIDIA dedicated. I don't know why it's doing that, because I should be using just the dedicated one to play Minecraft, but I have to look into that. It's funny, because you can tell because the power button will actually switch back and forth between blue when it's using Intel and orange, but that's the light I mean, when it's using the NVIDIA, and it is flickering back and forth uncontrollably, and I have no idea why. I don't have very much food, but that's okay. I have very little leather. I should really get more of that, but that's also things I can look into afterwards once I get my base. Do I have sugarcane on me? I do. That's good. Let's get some more chickens, maybe. You can never have too many feathers, although you can't really do anything with them. So I'm probably going to end up making myself a little hobbit hole right at the beginning. And, you know, digging into that hill and, you know, putting some stone on the walls and making it look nice. Not first episode, obviously. I don't have actually that much cobble to do that. But yeah, something like that. Where did I put my... Oh, there it is. Jeez, that was so confusing. How much wood do I have? A little bit. Okay, it's enough. Let's grab that. Cook that. Actually, you know what? Let's get on the move. We've been doing this for too long. Alright, where should we go? What direction? Let's take a look at the map and decide like that. This is probably the best way to go, actually. Also, I don't like having my map as a circle, because then you don't actually know what direction you're moving. So how do I change that? Oh, breaking the rules. Shouldn't be doing this on this stuff on camera. Square. Yeah, much better. Let's continue on this way. I could make a boat. Whatever. Actually, let me grab this tree as well, because the rubber I can use to make myself some torches. I wonder how long I've been recording for. I really should keep track of that, otherwise it's going to get pretty boring. Again, I'm doing everything I can, because honestly, the way I play this game, it just makes sense that I would stream it rather than record it for a YouTube series, because in 20 minutes, the most I get done is a little bit of mining. I do like to do the grindy stuff, sort of. Not like crafting grindy, but like collecting resources, smelting it down, pouring it out of the smeltery or whatever. Or, you know, grinding it up and then smelting it. I like to do that. And that kind of playstyle is more meant for streaming. So I really need to focus on trying to get this to be as YouTube friendly as possible. And right now, killing these mobs is not helping my case whatsoever. This seems to be the better way. Actually, I'm going to grab these as well. Having multiple types of berries is always good, because you can make the berry medley, and it is way more efficient in terms of eating food. Not efficient as in eating food, but more... It's better food, basically, is what I'm trying to say, than just the berries alone. But you need 3 types of berries, so this really won't help right off the bat. Always good to have, though. I'm looking for a hill. I'm looking for a nice hill that I can just dig into. That's really what I want. What I really, really want. Ooh, TARDIS hat. Let's get that. Sweet. I'm not really seeing any hills. Hey, that's a hill. Hold on. I don't know why I'm so into hills, but I guess it's my preference of being in. I don't know. It's a nice hill, sort of. It's got a nice area. No, it doesn't really have a nice area, to be fair. I'm in grassland biome. How big is this hill? That is the question, because if it's not big enough for my needs, what's the point? It's pretty big. I don't really like the area, though. It's a little too close to the jungle. Jungle's nice, but it's a really weird hill. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut until I come across a nice area, I guess. So see you guys in a second. So I haven't finished my search just yet, and you can see I filled up my inventory and a lot of stuff, and we'll go over this in a little bit. You know, just a few things I picked up, but I wanted to point this out. This is actually an AE2 meteor. If you don't know what that is, it's Applied Energistics 2, and these meteors are actually very important for getting into the ME system things. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then don't worry about it. We'll get into it eventually. But this is actually very important, so I'm going to go ahead and make a waypoint, because it is extremely important that I know where these things are. We'll discover. If you look up at Wayla up there, it actually says we need harvest level obsidian. So we can't actually get anything inside of this or look at it yet, so we don't have to worry about it too much. But just wanted to point that out because by the way, I'm still looking for stuff. I've traveled quite a bit. I don't actually know how much because I wasn't paying attention to the coordinates. But if you were, then you could tell how far I've been, and I haven't gotten anywhere just yet in terms of searching for the right place. Because with biomes aplenty, there's tons of areas you could live in. To find the right area is quite tricky. Usually takes a little while. Also, I guess we can talk about this right now because we've mentioned it. This right here is a dense ore, and pretty much every ore in the game, including modded ores, there is a dense version of it. And basically what that means is just there's a few ores per that one block. That's all it is. So point that out. See you guys whenever I pick my base or see anything of notice. Guys, I think I found it. Maybe. I'm really liking what's going on here. Alright, so for one thing, we have this whole area here. I wish I could do a flyby right now, but I can't. But we could dig into there. And this basically, we're in a plain old plains. So you're like, oh, Scrull, plains, you have biomes plenty and you go for a vanilla biome. Trust me, this guy, I traveled very far, if you can tell by the coordinates. And especially by foot, it took a long time. I didn't really eat any of the food I had in terms of meat because I just, as I went along, I picked up berries and just sort of ate those because you get a ton of berries, and I wanted to save the meat for food when I got to a place where I didn't have any berries. So it's a huge sort of, in this plains, you have some cool trees, a few trees sparsely there. You have this really nice kind of valley / hill area that just appears here, and it's all connected. It's a really large area that's all connected, and I really like it. But beyond that, I don't actually have to dig out any area of the thing yet. What I would love to do is hollow out this entire area. If I was to make a base here, I would hollow out this entire area. And I'm normally not a guy for big projects, but I kind of want to expand my horizons and be like, you know what, let's take on a really big project. That way I don't just have a little base and stick there and never want to leave. You know what I'm saying? So I got a ton of stuff, by the way. We'll go over this in a second. It was just meat, really. Lots of leather as I ran into cows, some coal, some copper or gravel ore, some tin gravel ore, some aluminum, some iron, and some copper. Those things just appear on the surface or, areas that I don't really need to talk about. So there's nothing really big. So I got some clay, got some sand, and got some gravel, just, so I can get tinkers going pretty quickly. But yeah, just a little thing there. The big thing I want to show you, I don't actually have to clear out anything as far, because below this is actually not a cave system, but pretty much cave system, a little hole. So let's turn on F7 so we can see where mobs will spawn if I were to live here and not light it up. That should be good. I'm just gonna put some torches down. So as you can see, there's sort of like a little tunnel system that goes underneath here. It doesn't go too far. Well, it goes down here a little bit. We can always deal with that. I'm not gonna go down there just yet. We can always deal with that, cover that up or something. Now maybe this is a good idea, or maybe I should move up a little bit and hollow out an area. And then there's this area here, which I kind of want to live in. I think this is a good area. I'm really liking what it looks like, the potentials Even if I don't like this specific little cave, I can always fill this in or something like that. I'm really liking the potential here. And that's pretty much what I want to do, because then I can start up a mine. I don't really have to dig out anything at this point. I can set up a little mine, and let's turn that off. And it's a nice big area, and I don't even have to use that. I could totally just start an area. I can dig in an area, like it opens up over there actually. I can sort of dig in an area anywhere really along this entire, you know, this whole area. It's pretty cool. I can even go up here, go a little higher and dig in an area here. So I'm really liking this. Now, I'm not entirely sure where I want to actually put the base. So should I dig in an area? Or should I use that little cave system I have? Maybe clear that out a little bit. Open it up into a more of a square area, so I have more space for stuff. I really don't need an area for anything spectacular just yet. I feel like it would be a little hard to decorate the already generated cave area, so maybe I'd want to open it up a little bit. But we can always, you know, look into that detail-wise. Running out of food. Alright, whatever. So I'm really liking this. So I'm gonna call the episode there, guys. Hope you enjoyed this first episode. I know that not much happened, but you can't really expect much from the first episode of any Minecraft series. So let's get some berries. Nah, we'll get that later. Let's go back around here, and yeah, I don't know. I'm really liking this. I think it's gonna be really cool. Where was that opening? Jeez, where am I going? It goes down even more? That's pretty cool. Where was that opening, though? Have I lost it already? And I found another meteor, and I found some lava spots, and I found a volcano and stuff like that. So if I ever want to check that stuff out, it's all marked on the map. I turned off the waypoints just because they would get in the way otherwise. But they're there. So it's pretty cool. I'll mine this off screen. What am I doing? Just put a torch in there. Yeah, so I don't know. I like this a lot. I think the big area I want to live is probably here. I can move this back a little bit, clear out the gravel. Yeah, I think I want to move this back. This area totally here is fine. I'll move it back from, like, here, back a little bit. I think that'll be pretty awesome. And then I'll live in this area. And I can, you know, change the... The one problem with that is that I can't really enclose the area. And this stuff is all going to look like this. So even though I didn't want to have that rugged look, I might end up with it. Even if I make this area, you know, nice. So that's something to think about, actually. I'm pretty sure I want to live in this area, so even if I don't choose to live in this specific spot, I'm going to start settling down here. So if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like down below, and I will see you guys next time. And it'll probably be lots of differences. I'll have a little base set up for myself. So yeah, see you guys then.